Valentine's Day is a special day celebrated on February 14th every year. It is a time when people express their love and affection to those they care about. Many people think of Valentine's Day as a holiday for romantic couples, but it is also a day to show appreciation to family, friends, and even classmates or colleagues. On this day, people give gifts like flowers, chocolates, and greeting cards, often called Valentine's cards. Some couples go out for a romantic dinner, while others spend time together watching a movie or taking a walk. In schools, children sometimes exchange small cards and candies with their friends to celebrate friendship. But why do people celebrate Valentine's Day? The holiday has a long history, dating back to ancient times. It is named after Saint Valentine, a man whose story is surrounded by mystery. Over the centuries, Valentine's Day has become a global celebration of love and kindness, reminding people to express their feelings and make their loved ones feel special. No matter how people celebrate, the message of Valentine's Day is always the same. Love is important, and it should be shared with others. Valentine's Day has a long and mysterious history. Some believe it started with a brave man named Saint Valentine, while others say it is connected to an ancient Roman festival. Over time, it became a special day to celebrate love and affection. Let's explore its origins. The most famous story about Valentine's Day comes from ancient Rome, where a kind and courageous man named Saint Valentine lived. There are different versions of his story, but one of the most popular is this. A long time ago, Emperor Claudius II ruled Rome. He believed that unmarried soldiers fought better because they did not worry about their wives and families. So he made a strict law that young men could not get married. Saint Valentine, a priest, thought this law was unfair. He secretly helped young couples get married. When the emperor found out, he was very angry and put Valentine in prison. While in prison, Valentine met the jailer's daughter, and some say they became friends, or even fell in love. Before he was executed on February 14th, he wrote her a letter and signed it, "From your Valentine." This phrase is still used today in Valentine's Day cards. Because of his kindness and bravery, Saint Valentine became known as the patron saint of love. Later, the Catholic Church honored him, and February 14th became his special day. Before Valentine's Day became a romantic holiday, the Romans celebrated a festival called Lupercalia from February 13th to 15th. This was an ancient festival to welcome spring and bring good fortune. During this time, men and women were paired together in a lottery, and sometimes these pairings led to marriage. When Christianity spread, the church wanted to replace Lupercalia with a more Christian tradition. So they chose February 14th to honor Saint Valentine, and over time the festival became more about love and romance. Valentine's Day grew in popularity during the Middle Ages. Poets and writers, such as Geoffrey Chaucer, wrote about love and romance on February 14th, making people believe it was a day for lovers. By the 18th century, people in England and France started exchanging handwritten love letters. In the 19th century, factories began making printed Valentine's cards, and the tradition spread to America and other countries. Today, Valentine's Day is celebrated all over the world with cards, gifts, romantic dinners, and acts of love. Valentine's Day is celebrated all around the world, and each country has its own special traditions. No matter where you are, people use this day to show love, whether it's to their partner, family, or friends. Let's take a look at some of the most common traditions and activities people enjoy on this special day. Valentine's Day is celebrated in many countries, and people celebrate it in different ways. Here are a few fun examples. In Japan, Valentine's Day is a little different. On February 14th, women give chocolates to the men in their lives, like friends, co-workers, and boyfriends. There's even a tradition called giri choco, where women give chocolates out of politeness. A month later, on March 14th, men return the favor on a day called White Day. In Finland and Estonia, Valentine's Day is not just about romantic love. It is also a celebration of friendship. People exchange cards and gifts with their friends and loved ones, making it a day for everyone to feel appreciated. In South Korea, Valentine's Day is celebrated similarly to Japan, but there's also a Black Day on April 14th. This day is for people who didn't receive gifts on Valentine's Day or White Day. They eat a dish called jjajangmyeon, noodles with black bean paste, to cheer themselves up. One of the most common ways to celebrate Valentine's Day is by giving gifts to the people you love. Here are a few popular gifts exchanged on this day. Flowers. The most popular flower on Valentine's Day is the red rose, which symbolizes love and passion. Many people give roses to their partners or to someone they admire. Other flowers, like lilies or tulips, are also common choices to show love and affection. Chocolates. Another traditional gift is chocolates. They are sweet, and they symbolize sweetness in love. People often give chocolates to their partners, family, or friends. Some companies even create special heart-shaped boxes filled with different types of chocolates to make the gift extra special. Valentine's cards. A Valentine's card is a simple but meaningful way to express love. People write personal messages inside the card, sharing their feelings. Cards are often decorated with hearts, cupids, and romantic symbols. It's a nice way to remind someone how much they mean to you. In addition to giving gifts, people often plan special activities to make Valentine's Day memorable. Some of these activities include romantic dinners. Many couples choose to go out for a romantic dinner at a restaurant. Some restaurants even offer special Valentine's Day menus, with candles, flowers, and soft music, to create a romantic atmosphere. If you can't go out, you can always cook a special dinner at home and make it just as memorable. Trips. Some people like to take a weekend getaway with their loved ones. Whether it's a trip to a beautiful city, a quiet countryside, or a fun beach vacation, a trip can be a great way to create lasting memories together. Surprises. Surprising someone you love is always a great way to celebrate. People may surprise their partners with flowers, a special gift, or even a handwritten letter expressing their feelings. Sometimes simple surprises, like planning a surprise date or taking someone on a fun outing, can be the most meaningful. Valentine's Day is much more than just a day for couples. It's a special day to express love, care, and appreciation for the people who matter to you, whether they are family, friends, or even pets. The holiday reminds us to show how much we care for others, not just on February 14th, but every day. Valentine's Day is a chance to let people know how much you love and care about them. It's a time to be kind, thoughtful, and to show affection. Whether it's through giving a gift, writing a card, or just spending time together, the main message of Valentine's Day is that love is important. It encourages us to be open and kind to those we care about. For example, you can give a hug to your family members or tell your friends how much you appreciate their friendship. It's not just about romantic love, but about kindness and warmth shared between people who care for each other. While many people think of Valentine's Day as a day for couples, it's also a time to celebrate friendships and family bonds. You don't need a romantic partner to enjoy Valentine's Day. Children often make Valentine's cards for their friends or give small gifts to their family members. In many places, people celebrate their platonic love, which is the love they have for friends and family. For example, in Finland and Estonia, people celebrate Valentine's Day by showing appreciation to friends. In Mexico, Valentine's Day is known as Día del Amor y la Amistad, Day of Love and Friendship, and people give gifts to both their romantic partners and their friends. Every culture has its own way of celebrating love. In some countries, the focus is on romantic love, while in others it's about celebrating friendship or even self-love. In Denmark, people give each other pressed white flowers called snowdrops to show appreciation and affection. In Italy, Valentine's Day is celebrated with romantic gestures and sometimes with a big feast. In Brazil, there is a similar holiday called Dia dos Namorados, Lover's Day, celebrated on June 12th, where couples exchange gifts and spend time together. Now, let's take a look at some fun facts about Valentine's Day. These interesting details will help you understand how big and special this day really is. Each year, people spend millions of dollars on Valentine's Day gifts. Here are some of the most popular gifts people give. Flowers. As we mentioned earlier, roses, especially red roses, are the most popular flowers to give on Valentine's Day. Chocolates. Chocolate sales skyrocket around Valentine's Day. People love to give and receive chocolates as a way of sharing sweetness and love. Greeting cards. Around 1 billion Valentine's Day cards are exchanged each year. That's a lot of love notes. As we saw earlier, Valentine's Day is celebrated in different ways in different countries. Let's explore a few more fun facts about how people around the world celebrate. In Italy, lovers might celebrate with romantic dinners, but there is also a tradition of locking love padlocks on bridges and throwing the key into the river to symbolize lasting love. In France, the town of Saint-Valentin is famous for its Valentine's Day celebrations. People from all over the world send love letters to the town, and it has become a romantic place for couples to visit. In South Africa, women sometimes wear their hearts on their sleeves. They pin paper hearts to their clothes to show that they are open to love. Valentine's Day is a special occasion that reminds us to celebrate love and the people who make our lives brighter. Whether it's a romantic partner, a close friend, a family member, or even a pet, Valentine's Day gives us a chance to express how much we care and appreciate them. It's not just about gifts or big gestures, but about showing kindness, thoughtfulness, and gratitude in meaningful ways. Valentine's Day is special because it encourages people to be open with their feelings and share love with others. It's a day to make someone smile, to remind them how much they mean to you, and to spread positivity and affection wherever you go. It's also a reminder that love is not only for couples, it's for everyone. So, whether you celebrate Valentine's Day with a romantic dinner, a handwritten card, or a simple hug, remember that it's all about the thought behind the action. Expressing love doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Sometimes the smallest gestures can have the biggest impact. This Valentine's Day, I encourage you to show your love in your own way, whether through a smile, a kind word, or a heartfelt note. The most important thing is that you make someone feel loved and appreciated. Let this day be a reminder that love is one of the most beautiful gifts we can share with the world.